Erica is so hardcore.
All the best people are crazy. All the best people are.
What's up, crazies? My name is Jessie, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a digital intermediate engineer who's worked in post-production and can tell you a lot about how movies are made and what to notice while watching them. Have you ever seen original film footage taken directly from set, completely unedited? I have, and let me tell you, it is so freaky and uncanny. It's not the fact that it isn't graded or that you can hear cuts and or that the actors might mess up a take or two. No, it's the sound that feels off. The voices are completely unedited. There is no natural room noise or background noise. When the actors walk, you don't really hear their steps or the rustling of their clothing. And of course, everything is anticlimactic because there is no music yet. We are so used to the way movies and shows sound that we don't question it. But then when it's missing, we actually realize how important it actually is. Correctly mixing the sound of a movie is a science in and of itself, and it makes up a huge part of the feeling and mood of a show. And so in today's episode of Stranger Things, I will be focusing my attention on the sound design. Let's dive in. Well, that was a great start. Black screen and just the sound of a knife slicing through something disgusting. Let's go back and listen to what that sounded like. So, what I love about Stranger Things, they add a lot of humph sounds, if you know what I mean. Things that normally don't really have a lot of bass frequencies in them. Let's say like opening your AirPod case and closing it. That little click, for example. If this was in Stranger Things, and yes, it is Appa from Avatar: Last Airbender without the horns because they kept falling off, sorry. If this was in Stranger Things and had some sort of main character scene, they would probably make it sound like this. And that is, I would say, part of the staple sound of Stranger Things is the oomph. Because, so he was putting his knife in the wall and we have the squishy sound, yes, but we also have a small oomph. And then when the picture joins with the noise, we have it even louder. Listen to this. Yeah, that's it. That's what I mean. It's epic. Those stingers, those dong, dong. Those are meant to not really shock us, but to make us pay attention. Okay. I really wonder what they used to make these sounds, because it's like... It's so unique and interesting. Like the Netflix intro has the sound of a Demogorgon, right? And when you hear the sound, you're like, oh, fuck, shit. Ah, Demogorgon. Not good, we have to run for our lives. They really made a great job in making sounds so unique that we immediately recognize what it is. And now here, when have you ever had to film something like this? So they really had to think about, okay, this is a slimy wall that is like untethering itself. What would that sound like? Then make it coherent with the way that it's animated later. So it's just genius. And if you close your eyes and only listen to it, you could like hear what's going on. That's how well they designed this. And then Hopper stabbing the wall continuously with the little sound. It's like you can feel how like desperate he is in trying to open this weird wall of whatever that is. So yeah, very interesting, very good sound design. Okay, we're 35 seconds in. We have an hour left. This will be a long journey. Crap, you can't get through that. You hear the oomph?
We're not getting through that thing, whatever it is, not this way at least.
We have to.
We don't even know if Holly's on the other side.
One other thing I think is so interesting. I don't know if you've noticed this, but anytime people are in the upside down, their voices have reverb on it. Like a little echo. I think for me, it's supposed to show just how void of life this place is. I mean, there is monsters in there and they're alive, but like the upside down has nothing good in it. And it's creepy. It's eerie. It makes weird noises. And then there's reverb on the voices to make it even more so, to make it feel wide but empty. That's a really cool sound design choice. Oh fuck, military. What are they doing? That's a sonar weapon. Interesting. But you could hear it with the sound. It was so cool.
Get in.
Okay, that is one of the most fun things about Stranger Things sound design is the swish swoosh transition sounds. Like they add transitions in scenes via sound by making a little like ooh. It's so weird, like it's a swoosh sound. I don't know how to name it otherwise, but listen. She says get in and then it goes
Get in.
very short. You wouldn't have to do that, but that is one of the staple sounds of Stranger Things is so many sounds that just make it unique and interesting. It's supposed to convey to us that he might get his ass whooped.
I explicitly told you I didn't want him going anywhere that's not safe. So next time I say I do not want him leaving my side, that means I don't want him leaving my
tell her
goddamn
off.
side.
I'm right here, Mom, and I'm not a kid anymore.
Yep.
Your plan sucked. I'm sorry, but it did. You only liked it because it was safe. But we don't have time for safe. We have to act and we have to take risks. And thank God we did, because my plan, it actually worked.
Yes, and here it actually worked and the bass came in with the music.
It actually worked.
Tell her, Will. Go tell her. Tell him. Tell him.
We found out that Holly was just the beginning, but now we know something we can use against him. His next target. So next time you order me to stay by your side, I wouldn't count on it.
In the future, we will try to leave a note.
I love this. Such great sound design. Oh, you hear the oomph? Oh, that was so perfect. Like, even though we knew he was gonna stand there when he turned around, the moment we saw him, the sound was like, boom. Yes, there he is, the evil villain. C'est parfait, c'est parfait. What is the name of this one? The Turnbow Trap. Ooh, interesting. I love how this is always like a sound of a heartbeat. Oh, I'm hungry. It's probably all fake food.
You still thinking about your parents? Well, they are in the very best possible hands, Holly, I assure you.
They're in the upside down, obviously. But this is all part of the upside down because there's reverb on his voice. Such a nice detail.
As soon as they're healed, they'll join us here. You cannot offer them comfort in Hawkins, Holly. The only comfort they have is knowing that you are here, safe.
I'm so confused. What's your plan? But also, theory time. Again, what if he's doing the same thing he was doing to Will, to Holly now, but whilst doing that, keeping her in like a dream world? So she doesn't run away. And also, the Demogorgon went and got Holly. I was like, why didn't he get her? Maybe because then he was the savior and he could save her and tell her like, I saved you from the monster. Now you're safe here with me in whatever this place is. Or he has her trapped in her own mind or something. It's very what is happening, but it's very spannend.
Safe from the monsters.
Like, yeah, like I said, he saved her from the monsters that he actually sent after her.
How did you know that they're my favorite?
I've been stalking you for ages.
Derek is coming here.
Derek!
Should I just let the monsters eat him?
Should I just let the monsters eat him? She knows the Demogorgon was from him and that he controls them. How is she not completely upset with this guy because he almost killed her parents? Okay, I'm intrigued.
I need you to promise me one thing.
This is very much CGI shot. You can tell by the lighting around his head, the lighting around the house, and the trees look a little off. But otherwise, nicely shot.
You must never, under any circumstance, go out into the woods.
How did you know?
A hunch.
I've been stalking your brain. I'm inside your brain. Don't go into the woods. Maybe if she went into the woods, she would find out of whatever this is. Who's watching her? Oh, the sound design is so good. She slammed the door shut and it was a transition to the next scene. Perfect.
No sign of the freak.
Freak. I think I'm spotting a freak right there.
Not one of ours.
Oh no. How the heck do they know of a weapon against L? I'm so confused. This is a plot loophole for me so far. Like, how do they know of a weapon that only targets L and not Hopper? Or is it one of those that only kids under the age of 20 can hear? Because then it would make sense. Oh, fuck, back. Interesting sound. That's completely incapacitating her. That was such a nice stinger sound. Grenades.
Grenades.
Good thing you can throw. Yes, shoot at the dumb machine. Good job. Oh. That was good. But dang, no, they have a weapon against L, the undefeatable. Ah. Oh my god, these guys. Why isn't Dusty in the hospital?
I'm so sorry. You can...
See, she couldn't care less about Jonathan. Like, did you see that? He was like, oh my god, I love you, I'm so sorry. And she's like, uh-huh. Bro, dump her ass.
Dump your ass.
Sorry about missing the crawl, about everything.
It's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he already did. Is that broken?
Thank you, but that is how Steve should have reacted and not blamed him. Like, ugh, why are they ruining everything?
How can you be sure Derek's the next target?
Because I saw. I've learned that when I'm close enough to the hive mind, I can tap into it, into Vecna's mind. I can see who he's targeting.
Upside down vision.
I was Derek Turnbow.
Hold on, I'm a little lost.
Shocking.
He stalks his victims, but he does it by invading their minds.
Exactly.
That's what he did with Chrissy and Max.
Yeah, but the way he's doing it this time is different.
Yeah, very different.
He didn't appear as Vecna, he appeared as Henry, as a friend.
We think he was trying to earn our trust. We have to stop him.
Yes.
And we have to save Derek.
Derek.
You're okay with just kidnapping a child?
You're saving a child via kidnapping.
Tell that to the judge.
This doesn't bring us any closer to finding Vecna.
There might be a way.
And boom sound. I love that they still use these little D&D figures to explain their plans. It's such essential part of the show, and we love it. But yeah, so they're planning their plan to kidnap a child.
This person will knock the family out with sleeping pills or something. That way, if Vecna spies, he'll just assume Derek is fast asleep in bed. He'll send his demos to grab him.
Do you hear the rumble on the demo Guardian? And you see, this is what I mean. If you saw this unedited without the duck, 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 duck music that is like a ticking time, like we have a time limit, we have to do this by tonight, tick, tick, tick. And then when he sets the little figure down, imagine seeing this or just hearing this without any of the sound effects or the music. It would be half as interesting, or like maybe just 5% as epic.
That way, if Vecna spies, he'll just assume Derek is fast asleep in bed. He'll send his demos to grab him. Only he won't find Derek. He'll find us.
The colors and everything aside, like the sound makes up so much of the epicness, so much of what makes you excited, of what makes you invested. This is just a simple scene of some kids and one adult planning to kidnap a person to save their life. But it's sound designed in such a way that you're getting excited. You're like, oh, yes, that's a good plan. I hope it works. And that's just because it's sound designed in a way that triggers those emotions in you. Genius.
We'll track the demo across the Upside Down in the squawk van.
Smart.
The demo will lead us back to its lair, to Vecna, to Holly.
Good job. And now 80s song. She has her shoes back. Interesting. Okay. Oh, those are so cute. Cinderella. What the fuck? No. What are you doing, Holly?
I need your help. Meet me at the X. Henry.
What's happening? Didn't he say not to go into the woods? Why would he tell you to go into the woods now?
Seems like our military friends found your kryptonite.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The Russians took 2 weeks trying to break me and they still couldn't.
My battery's charged.
I don't see how that helps us.
I can break it.
Oh.
Again, I say unto you, imagine this scene without the sound, the background sound of the Upside Down. Without the thunder, without the eerie rumbling, without any of this, this would be so incredibly boring.
The Russians took 2 weeks trying to break me and they still couldn't.
I can break it.
Hell.
We don't notice it. When we watch it, we focus on their conversation and we don't really mind the background noise. But if it wasn't there, we would be like, something's off, something is missing, and that's because of the sound design.
Compromise. COM. Promise.
Oh.
Remember? Halfway happy.
I love their relationship and I love that they're back together. Oh, he still exists. I was wondering where he was.
Wormholes are neat because they allow matter to travel between galaxies or dimensions without crossing the space between.
Another galaxy. Another time.
Another time. Ha ha ha. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. I said my time theory in the last video that I am wondering if they're going to bring in time travel. That'll be very, very interesting if they actually do, because now it's been mentioned again with a scientific mumbo jumbo joined with it, which is wormholes. What if Holly went through a wormhole back in time and is now in the house before it was destroyed or something? Yeah, I'm super duper so confused of what Vecna is doing with all these kids and why he has Holly and what that other person was. What if this Henry and Vecna are two separate entities? What if Henry really is, I don't know, a Henry from the past, but the person who sent that message was the real Vecna? Because the steps sounded very heavy and very monster-like, and from the sound design of the past season, when Vecna walked, every step he took had a oomph, oomph, oomph sound. I don't know the professional term of that. It's a oomph sound. An umph sound. But this is so funny that this Mr. Clark guy is back. He wasn't there at all in season 4. I wondered if he died in the earthquake, but no, here he is. I really like this guy.
And now we think Tina's little brother's in trouble.
Tina! I don't care about Tina.
Or Uncle Jack's party!
You could always just kiss her again.
I knew that was your goddamn bowl cut. Did I look like I knew what I was doing at least?
I mean, yeah. To me.
I'm so happy. You don't even know. I love this dynamic. This kind of harmony and broing out, geeking out with each other is what I wanted for Steve and Jonathan and Dustin and Steve and just all of them. But yeah, at least we got this. This is so cute. And do you see Will's face? Like, he's all happy and he's so excited for her and happy for her. You know, Steve was always supportive of Robin and her queerness, but he can't understand it. And with him, it always came with a side dish of like, ugh, but I'm kind of pissed that you like girls and that I can't date you. And ugh, I'm kind of pissed that you're happily in love and I'm still single. But with Will, it's like all of it is like, eek. I'm so happy for you and you guys are so cute together. That is the kind of support that I love and that I hope to see more of and that I predicted. Yes. This dynamic was missing. Thank you, Duffers, for giving it to us.
How did you know that Vicky wanted to
make out?
To date?
Oh, you know, they were like signals.
Signals?
Brush of the knee, bump of the elbow, a shared look.
I also predicted that she would help him, guide him through his queerness and through the signs and whatever. Yes!
Jesus, we could knock out half of Hawkins with this shit. Okay, blow me up.
I love that they're bonding. I don't care about anybody else anymore. I just want them to just keep on having contact.
From these 3,000 feet of barbed wire.
You see, this is one of those moments, like, why was there an sound on him just opening the barbed wire box? Like, no rhyme or reason, just to keep you engaged, to be like, ooh, pay attention.
You know what? Maybe we should go back to the agreement from yesterday.
What agreement?
The no talking agreement.
I agree with that. You guys suck and your dynamic sucks. And what the fuck is this writing and why? Why is this writing? Why is Gamora? Huh?
You haven't done it yet, have you? I thought you were desperate. I thought that things were stagnating, that your mating competition was making moves.
Hey!
Nancy sucks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Actually, why does Jonathan have to do anything to save their relationship? It's Nancy who's straying. Nancy is the one who doesn't show any interest anymore. Jonathan, you should just break up with Nancy. She's so annoying. Oh, no. Oh, my darling. Wait, he wants to propose to Nancy? I don't know what to think of that. I think you deserve better, Jonathan, to be honest. Like, she's been treating you like shit for over a year. She's so checked out of the relationship. I talked with my sister about the whole Nancy, Steve, Jonathan dilemma. And she said that, frankly, Nancy just sucks, Steve just sucks, and at this point, they just deserve each other. And honestly, I kind of have to agree. So, oh, Johnny boy. Let me know what you think of this in the comments.
I need to know about that fleshy wall.
Don't know a damn thing about it. I'm just a grunt.
I used to be a grunt. You're something else. I used to have to put up with guys like you and Nam, you know?
Do you hear that 80s synth? Boom. So cool. When the conversation turns in favor of Hopper, they add that 80s synth. I love that so much of the stingers, of the sound design, of the musical things are all 80s synthesizer, like this one. And so much of the music is just really from the 80s, from the time that this is set in. And that's so cool. That's so much detail, so much thought put into what matches this entire vibe. And it's supposed to be epic, but it's also supposed to be nostalgic. It's supposed to be eerie, but it's also supposed to be exciting. And all of that is in the sound design and tied to the 80s synthesizer. I just think it must have been so much fun to come up with all of that, to be like, okay, what kind of synthesizer bass sound are we gonna use for this moment? Boom, ooh. And it's like stretched for a long time. It's like somebody did like, I love that.
That little girl you're looking for, she's rooting around in that tiny brain of yours.
There's a base in the upside down.
Akers, let's go.
80 synth. Such good sound design.
Okay.
There's a door at the end.
Ooh.
Kryptonite. I heard it behind the door. The doctor's keeping someone there. Someone powerful like me.
Henry.
They have Vecna.
What? How did these idiots capture the greatest villain of all time? So the message she sent Holly really was Vecna. They captured Vecna, so they're not afraid anymore. And that's why the monster attacked the military, because Henry, for whatever reason, was able to contact one of the Demogorgons and be like, you idiots, let me out of here. And so, of course, yeah, the only person who can fight against L is one of the other numbers, so either 8 or 1. But yeah, I don't think number 8 is coming back in this season. Well, it's only episode 3, so you never know. So maybe Vecna is doing all of this to strengthen himself, find a way to break out of the captivity. Ooh, that is such a cool plot twist. Interesting. So maybe that wall isn't even from Vecna, but something else? Oh, fascinating. Truly.
Henry said never to go into the woods. Never, ever.
I really wonder if this place is real or just in our head. Little Orange Riding Hood. All of these kids are so courageous. So I guess this is behind the wall. So is there a parallel universe in the parallel universe? I'm so confused.
Smells like ass in here, dipshit.
Is this Tina?
Tina! Give it back, Tina!
That is the Tina!
I don't care about Tina or Uncle Jack's party.
That's the best scene.
I'm so sorry, Tina.
She's in.
How long before the drugs kick in?
All depends on how much pie they eat.
Thanks, but I'm just not hungry.
Tina, eat the damn pie.
I told you to eat your damn pie.
Erica is so hardcore. I love this woman. Boom. Boom. This is so often. They have so many scenes where it's just they get stuff, props or something, and then they put it somewhere and you got the oomph again. I keep repeating myself here, but there is this very specific sound recipe that Stranger Things follows with like synthesizer sounds that are like dun 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 in this kind of beat, which is like 120 BPM, I would guess. And then with some of those oomph sounds that match what's happening on the screen. Kind of simple, but it works, and it has worked since day one. It's one of the reasons I love Stranger Things, because the sound design is just so cool and so interesting. They emphasize sounds that are seemingly unimportant, like Murray opening that crate with the barbed wire, or them closing the curtains, you know, but they give those things room in the sound design, and it makes it so specific, but so interesting. Yeah, and then they match it. They match the sound design. It's like curtain, 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 hood, hood, hood. They abducted the entire family. What are you doing to that house? Okay. These people now just have a ruined house. Nice reverb on that gun.
This is gonna work.
Yeah, it better work. It's not like we're conspicuous or anything.
About this morning.
Well, it's fine.
No, it's not. I shouldn't have talked to you that way. I was a jerk. I'm sorry.
Cutie pie. Will is so sweet. How can anybody hate on this guy? Oh my goodness. Accountability, being honest. I really love his character in this season. Like, they're really working on it in a really nice way. Like, we get to know a whole different side of him, and I love that. It's so sweet. He's holding himself accountable for the way he addressed his mother, and he's like, that wasn't okay. She's like, no, it's fine. But he's like, nope, wasn't okay. Let me acknowledge that. Steve, you could learn something from Will.
I'm sorry, too, when I couldn't find you this morning.
Trauma trigger?
I think about that night all the time. I wasn't even home. I didn't know you were missing for 8 hours.
Mom, what happened to me? It's not your fault.
Yeah.
8 hours.
She still blames herself.
What kind of mother doesn't check on their 11-year-old boy?
Oh, baby. You're a good mom. You're such a courageous person. You're the reason, Joyce, that he is still alive. You and your relentless courage. You are who saved Will. That's what saved Will. You being relentless and courageous and not giving up and not accepting whatever those scientists tried to make you believe. You're like, my son is out there and I will find him. He's talking to me through the lights and I'm not going crazy. Joyce, you can forgive yourself those 8 hours. You can forgive yourself that. And he's back, he's happy, healthy, and alive. That is because of you. So cut yourself some slack, dear.
I am not gonna look away. Not again.
You don't have to look away, Mom. I need you to trust me.
Yeah.
I do trust you, Will.
I love the relationship. That's so adorable.
I think we got company.
Oh, yeah.
It's inside.
Dong, dong. What is that kind of sound? The deep wah, bow, bow. Is that a guitar? And it's fake. How you doing? Hi, bitch.
Catch this!
Oh my gosh, these guys have so much courage. It's insane. Yeah, they're destroying that house. Fire. That tracker should not work anymore, should it? Oh, and it ran off.
It flipped! Signal acquired. Headed southeast now.
Why would they turn around?
Stay away from me!
Did it find them? Oh yeah, it found them. That's why it turned around.
We're southeast.
Crap. Let's recap. They tried to set a trap, but now Vecna knows where they are. So he will come and find them. This was a good plan, I think. This really was a good plan. That Derek kid just would not stay asleep. Ooh. That is nice how they did that. It's all very eerie. Is that the wall? Okay. It's probably the other side of the wall. Oh no. Huh? Another kid? Who? It's not Eddie, is it? Huh?
Hi.
What? Stop! What? Max? Wait. What? Huh? Did her face look weird? Weirdly CGI-ish. Let's move on to final thoughts on episode 3. Okay, so Max died. Then Elle brought her back. But then Vecna caught her in this fever dream of whatever that is. But where is this? Is this inside the Upside Down or is it in somebody's head? Like, is Holly physically there or not? But I'm glad for Holly that she's not alone in there if this really is the real Max. I mean, I would trust Vecna to do whatever. But yeah, this is, oh, there's so many questions. I really liked this episode. There was so much to unpack. I also think it's really funny. I didn't plan this, but like the episode I chose to focus on the sound design is when these military people use a weapon using sonar waves to attack Elle. Like, that's funny. I think I've said a lot of my theories during the video, so I don't want to repeat myself here, but I still think that we are in some kind of wormhole-ish, time travel-ish kind of thing. They are hinting that. They are leaving us crumbs, and I do think we will get to that at some point. I don't know what that will look like, but I'm guessing that somehow we're gonna end up there. Also, Max is back. Okay, super interesting. Okay, so it wasn't the real Henry, it was Max. So is Max working with Henry or against Henry? And is she the one who is rallying up all these kids? Or is it really Vecna? And whatever Vecna is planning requires a bunch of kids. Yeah, after season 4, I was like, how are they gonna make new things? How are they gonna invent an entire like new plot line? But like they went above and beyond. There's so many new things and so much mystery here, and I trust in the writers that this will make sense in the end. Yes, it's all new stuff and there wasn't any hints of this like from season 1, but they laid enough things down in season 1 that these things make sense in the universe that they created, and I'm truly excited to see how this will continue. But coming back to the topic of sound design, as I mentioned before, Stranger Things basically follows a simple but very effective sound design pattern. There's different types of scenes where people are just talking. It's mostly quiet with only like the ambience voice of wherever the scene takes place, and then the moment a character realizes something or something important is said, they add in stingers. Mostly, actually, all the time, some kind of 80s synthesizer with 1 or 2 synthesizer sounds that are like, it's like somebody's just holding down the key on the keyboard. And then when things start to get more exciting or interesting, they add in these little sounds. I don't know how to better describe them, but it's like somebody playing the key on the keyboard like this. It's supposed to amp you up or make you realize that, oh, something's happening. And then, of course, what we also have a lot are these oomph sounds. Anytime somebody does anything, like somebody does a step, somebody touches something, somebody opens and closes something, and it's supposed to jump scare you a bit or jerk the audience a bit into attention. And the other thing they do is they have a lot of whoosh and swoosh sounds for transitions. So anytime there's like a montage of people doing something like we had with our heroes preparing this trap for the Demogorgon, anytime we switched between what people were doing, we had a sound like transition. And then they also have scenes where they match sounds, like that one scene where they pulled pillowcases over the family's head matched with the sound that was used in the scene before. From the editing, it was like matchy, the same kind of movement, but then also from the sound design was a similar sound. So there's very cool techniques to make it sound interesting, to make it look interesting. And then always when they end an epic scene, the music swells, the sound design makes this and then cut, like we had at the end of this episode with Max's face, and then she says, hi. And then episode ends, right? And you're like, what? This is the sound recipe that they have used since forever. There's a lot of things other shows can actually learn from the way this is sound designed, because it's not just sound designs of like Foley of people walking or their clothing or like somebody opening a can of soda or something. But with these sounds, they take normal sounds and add like a bass to that, or like a higher stinger sound to that, to make it, yes, that's a realistic sound, but they add something supernatural to it that wouldn't be there if you just played it or watched it in real life or had the sound in real life, to add something unique and interesting to their entire sound world design. So I think we can say that with all of the things that we've heard, Stranger Things is the king of sound design, because their sound design is the perfect balance between normal and expected and supernatural and surprising. The sound effects add an eeriness and epicness to any scene, and the music makes it feel nostalgic and exciting. And all of that combined is a masterpiece of sound design, which is one of Stranger Things staples and part of why it is so incredibly good. Because the sound design makes you feel the things that you're supposed to feel while immersing you into the world of Hawkins and the Upside Down. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of Stranger Things sound design and also the content of this episode. All of that in the comments down below. Remember, do not spoil how the other episodes continue. This is a spoiler-free zone, okay? So far, we only know what happens in the first 3 episodes. I do not want to see any spoilers in the comments or you'll get banned or a Demogorgon will come and find you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, but also my second channel, Jessie Grace, where I post original music. Also subscribe to my third channel, which is a podcast that I have with my sister. It's called The Way, the Truth, and the Lies, and it's about spirituality and faith and how we both broke out of a very toxic belief system. If that's for you, links to Spotify, Apple Podcast, everything is down below. Stay crazy. See you in the next one. Bye!
But if I'm not home for Uncle Jet's party tomorrow and my mom finds out you 3 are responsible, she's gonna hunt you down one by one and slit your throat.
I don't care about Tina or Uncle Jack's party. Your mom's not gonna be able to find us if we're dead in a Russian elevator.